All right. So having discussed that, so let us go ahead to look more into the body of the class. All right. So
Yes.
once you create the file, all right, the file contains code written in Java programming language. Remember, within the class, you can have several methods. You can have method 1, method 2, method 3, right? By method 1, method 2, like you can like give it several, it can have several names, is all right. You can also have variables within a class, is all right. So
Yes.
remember I showed us how we could locate our .java file. So when you go to that file directory, you'll see that the name of your file is saved as whatever is the name of the class .java. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. On our screen here, we notice that the class body has how many variables? 2 variables. Variable A and variable what? Z. All right. Then how many methods?
2 methods.
Okay. Method 1.
Okay. 1 and n.
All right. Now you can further go ahead to see what a variable is. So a variable has been declared here. Please, you don't need to bother yourself about variables. We are going to look at it in depth. But in this case, we have a variable has been declared here, int. Okay, that is integer, right? And a variable has been declared b, which is also an integer, right? And for that, it's supposed to print a particular string 1 on the screen. All right. So anything that is put within a speech mark is considered a string in Java programming language. All right. So when you have 1 being printed, it is considered a string. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right. Can we just even try this out on our screen right away? After you've declared your class, okay, I want you to declare your method. Just copy the method that you already have there and put it on the screen in that home class I just created. Once you've done that, let me know.
Okay.
What?
I said in the home class that you just created.
Yes.
The method that we've been using so far, copy it into the home class because it doesn't come with a method by default, all right? So you have to type it. But since we already have it, just copy it. It's because we are starting now, that's why you don't need to type it yourself. All right, so just copy it, public static void main.
I've done mine.
All right. So after you've done that, I want you to print the string 1 on your screen.
String 1.
Yeah. You should have something like this on your screen, like mine. What has done? What has completed?
I'm done.
Okay.
Wait.
I'm done.
Okay. So this is just trying to tell us how the body of the class is, or what the body of the class can contain. It can contain methods, all right? But in this case, we only have 1 method, looking at the minimal program of the very simplest form of what program, all right? And it can contain several commands, all right? So it can contain several commands. Your classes can exist without variables, just like we have on our screen here. Supposing we remove the variable from our screen, it doesn't mean that the house or the building cannot stand, right? Supposing we now remove apartments within the building can still exist, is that not? But you cannot have apartments without a building. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. And your classes can still exist without methods. Remember when we talk about the minimal program, it must contain at least 1 class, and that class must include at least 1 method to get the program running. Okay. So what this is trying to tell you is that the class is the ultimate, and you have dependents. Within the class, you have methods, and within methods, you have what? Variables. Is that okay?
Yes.
All right. So if that is clear, let us go to this next one.